The Horse Protection League, also known as HPL, is dedicated to the human-horse connection and recognized by the ASPCA for outstanding work. You may not know a lot about equines, but thousands face hardships like starvation and neglect every single day. It's so horribly sad. The HPL steps in to rehabilitate and help horses in need and eventually find them great new homes. Dave DiCecchio is here with the HPL with more. Good to see you, Dave.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having us.
So explain more about the importance of the Horse Protection League.
Yeah, we really have two parts that we like to advertise about. One, obviously, the protection of horses, where we're able to rescue horses and provide them forever homes. But we also have that human connection, where people, when our volunteers come and help us run the ranch, that really can connect with these horses and get their personal time with them.
It's so sweet. It makes a difference in so many people's lives. And you've been busy with some adoptions and new arrivals. How did these horses come to you?
Yeah, in a variety of ways. And so the most common is probably, well, I guess there's not a most common, but either owner surrender is one. We work through local government agencies and animal shelters to partner with them. If they find a horse that's abandoned, they'll bring it to us.
Good.
We also work with other rescues, the Colorado Horse Rescue Network we've partnered with recently to really help promote it.
And you have baby horses too, is that true?
We do. A few months ago we got 3 of them.
Oh, how cute.
They are. They're adorable.
And are they ready for adoption yet or no?
They're not yet, unless someone wants a really big project.
Okay.
They came to us as wild horses. And one of them is halter broke so far.
Okay, but you still have some work to do.
We have probably a few more months of work to do.
And there are also some other arrivals, Rudy and Rooster. Tell me about Rudy first.
Rudy is our cute little mini mule.
Oh my gosh, that's Rudy?
That is Rudy, yes. We acquired him through a concerned resident in town who called us and asked us to pick him up. And he's now getting work. That's our farrier. And he's getting his feet worked on, and
he's so cute.
Loves children. Every time children come up to the fence, he runs over to see them.
Oh my gosh! And what about Rooster?
Rooster is our newest arrival. He was an owner surrender. One of the most gentle, big horses that we have.
That's a beautiful horse.
Also comes up to the gate anytime someone's around to let you pet him.
Such a beautiful horse. Is he ready for adoption?
He's being evaluated this week by our trainer, and then hopefully soon.
So let's talk about the success story. Several of the horses in your care have been adopted. Tell me about Oscar.
Oscar came to us a few years ago as a wild pony.
Is that Oscar?
That is Oscar.
Aww.
That is with his adopted family.
How cute.
He came to us 3 or 4 years ago, unrideable, untouchable, and obviously now the work that we've done and with our volunteers and trainers clearly being ridden. He was found through our game, actually. The family was playing our game, and one of our cards has Oscar on it, and they wanted to come see him.
Oh, wow, that's cool. We're going to talk more about that game in a few seconds. Look at that coat on Oscar. What a shiny coat, well taken care of, beautiful. And you also have Chance. Chance was adopted out.
Chance was our most recent adoption. He came to us as a yearling about 8 or 9 years ago, completely wild. And their adopted family came with him, probably visit us 4 times a week to work with him and get to know him. And he really grew on him.
You are doing wonderful things. Thank you for helping so many people and horses out there. And I want to say congratulations. You got some really great news, a grant.
We did. We were just awarded a grant from the ASPCA. Back in April, they hosted their Help a Horse Day competition, and we were one of 11 recipients out of 107 applicants.
Wow! Out of 11?
11.
One of 11.
One of 11 out of 107.
Oh boy, I confused you there. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. What does that mean to you? That has to feel pretty good.
It was an amazing experience. The volunteers that got involved and helped make that happen. We are almost 100% volunteer-run organization, and our volunteers, we cannot thank enough for putting the effort in for the events, for designing this game, for writing the grant even.
Okay, so you mentioned the game a couple times, and I see a great picture of kids playing it. Tell me how it works. It's called the Happy Horse Game, right?
It is.
And how does it fit into your mission?
It fits into our mission about children's education. So the game was designed to teach kids about horse care and the idea of horse rescue. So as you move along the game board here, you learn about feeding the horses, or you have to land on a space and pick up one of our Happy Horse cards, which teach you about the horses that we have at the ranch or have had at the ranch, and as well as Q&A on horse care, like how much does a horse drink?
Oh, very smart. So they know all of the requirements before they adopt a horse.
They do.
Educate themselves. And again, going back to the game, that's how Oscar was adopted, right?
It was. It's a great story.
How can we get the game? Where do we buy it?
Yeah, so we've been fortunate enough to partner up with a tech company here in town called Bowtie. They donated a website for us and help us design a way to sell it online so we can mass market it a little bit more and teach the game out there. The game is happyhorsegame.com.
Okay.
And if you go there, you can learn about, you can see other pictures of people playing it. You can learn a little bit more about how to buy it. It's $10.
Very nice. Well, thank you, Bowtie, for doing that.
Absolutely. They were wonderful to work with.
And the website, one more time?
It's happyhorsegame.com.
Okay. And what else is on the website? Does it show the adoptable horses, too?
On the horseprotectionleague.org, it does, but you can link from happyhorsegame.com.
Okay.
We have all the adoptable horses, ways to get involved, great stories on success or adoptions.
And before we close, just tell me a few more ways how we can help the Horse Protection League.
Yeah. As a nonprofit, obviously, there's two things that we really look for: volunteers as well as donations. And so, on volunteers can come out every Wednesday or Saturday. From 9 to 2 o'clock, you can get experience mucking stalls, grooming horses, or other ranch projects that we have going on at the time.
Well, that's so wonderful. Thank you for coming on the show and doing all the work that you do. Again, let me give out both of those websites. You can visit the horseprotectionleague.org if you'd like to find out about events, horse adoptions. There's also so much more. Now, buying the Happy Horse game is a really fun way to lend a hand as well. You can buy it online. Go to happyhorsegame.com.